This will
One.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I sight the enemy.
Press the attack.
Reality.
Point is lost, and you cannot have it.
Press the attack. Press the attack. Press the attack.
They're into position.
Meteor strike. Meteor strike. Ain't finished yet.
I am taking the objective. Reinforcing position. I am at the objective. We must take it quickly.
Escort the payload.
The payload.
I've secured the payload. Let's move it out. All switch ready.
Moving.
Meteor strike. Press the attack. Press the attack. Press the attack. I've secured the payload. Let's move it out.
It's high noon.
Get down.
Sterben nicht.
Get down. Okay. Advance the attack.
No one can hide from my sight.
Payload moving out. Press the attack. Press the attack.
I am moving the payload. Fall into me.
My will.
No one can hide from my sight.
Press the attack. Payload secure. Move out.
Ready to roll.
Sterben nicht. Fire at will.
60 seconds remaining.
No one can hide from my sight.
Seconds remaining.
My ultimate is closing. Attack! Attack!
I feel unstoppable. Огонь по готовности! Огонь по готовности!
I am on fire.
Fire in the hole!
Healing enough. Walking dog. I'm sorry. Get enemy turret ahead. This would have Feeling an enemy turret here. That is killer.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Get up.
Fire at will.
Enemy turret here.
Feeling enough. Get up. Enemy turret ahead.
I'm on fire.
Surrender to my will. Nano administered.
Step Rider.
Fire at will. Justice reigns from above.
Moving the payload.
EMP activated.
I hear.
Hello there. Thank you.
The enemy is placed turret here.
Let's go.
Get it. Enemy turret ahead. Yonder.
Gale the Mahal.
60 seconds remaining.
Apagando las luces.
Seconds remaining.
No. Enemy turret I'm hard. Someone attack now. Enemy turret within my sight.
It's time.
冻住，不许走！
Kill the Mahal.
Apagando las luces. I'm on my way.
Fire at will.
My ultimate is charging. Start the blizzard.
Sorry, Papa. Back to the scrap.
TNT activated.
Oscuridad te espera.
Огонь по готовности. Kill the Mahal.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Kill the Mahal.
Denied.